How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Ready when you guys are.
Io, you had your exit meeting?
Yeah, I actually just had my exit being.
Okay. And what was kind of the main message or focus that the management and coaching staff gave to you for this offseason?
I mean, they were just saying that I had a good season, and they were proud of how I um, took the obstacles that came and just tried to get better each and every game, and that they're excited for this summer of work for me to continue to get better and continue to become a better player.
How did you think your first season went?
I think it went well. Of course, at the end of the day, everyone wants to be the last team standing, but personally, myself, I would say I had a pretty good season. Definitely more work to be done, more to accomplish, more room for improvement. But how the season went with so many injuries, so much COVID, pretty much a lot of our team not playing 100%. I would think that I battled pretty well, and I don't think I played good.
Did they give you any indication of whether or not you'll play Summer League?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully I do. I would like to. I think that'd be a fun experience. So that's up to the management. But either way, I'm fine with that. That's another way to play, showcase your game. It'll be good to see, you know, from now until 2 months. So yeah.
I don't know if you came in with a lot of expectations or a lot just to think about that when you sort of reflect on the way what you played and everything that happened for you personally this season. Did you exceed expectations? How did it line up for expectations that you had coming in?
Actually, my expectations for myself coming in was it's hard to really put expectations on yourself because you never know. And like for example, if I had an expectation to come in and if I limited myself to playing maybe 5 to 10 minutes a game, I think that's hindering yourself, hindering your growth because at the end of the day, if you put the work in, you never know what the Lord has in store for you. So coming into the season, I just want to, just stay positive, continue to put God first. Of course, put the work in, and then let the chips fall how they fall. So I really didn't have no specific expectations. I just wanted to come out here and I knew I put the work into my game. That whatever happened. Happened and just let that go like that. But now I have a whole season under my belt. Now, year two, I know how it is to play in the playoffs. I know how it is to play a whole season. Now I can set expectations to get better from year one.
How do you think you held up toward the end and kind of what things maybe would you like to work on for next season, I guess?
I mean, definitely, I want to get stronger. I think I have a good body in terms of how it's built. So I just want to get stronger. Of course, get my legs stronger. I think that's the main bulk because I think the stronger I get, the better I'll be able to just do more moves on the court. Of course, continue to work on my shot, get that better. Um, pretty much work on everything in my game. Closeouts, defensively, everything to just make myself a more well-rounded player.
How were the playoffs different than the regular season? Like what did you notice? What did you take away from that experience?
I mean, it's much different because you have so much time. The regular season you play Phoenix one day, next day you go to Boston, next day you go to Utah. In the playoffs, you're locked in on one team for about a week, and it's much more film, much more detailed film. They know what you're running, you know what they're running. It's about execution. So I would think that's probably the main thing, the difference.
Billy talked a lot about how teams were, once you became a starter, teams were scouting you and they started playing you different. From your perspective, what do you think teams were doing once they had that scout on the court?
I would say they was just, before they really knew how I was on the ball. They were going under screens more. I would say that's the biggest thing they were doing, pretty much going under screens. Yeah, that was probably the biggest adjustments because most of the year they were going over, and then they started going under some screens. So that's probably the biggest on ball adjustment I would say. And just watching more film, paying more attention to you. A lot of times early in the season, people didn't know who I was, so it was at times where I'll catch them off guard, catch them by surprise. But then when you keep, playing well, and then you get a name, you get a buzz, whatever, then they start focusing more on you.
What do you think was the most difficult part of playing in the NBA, like on the court?
I would say just having that mindset of, you have to continue to keep doing it. The NBA is so fast. Well, not just me personally, but just seeing like a lot of my peers and seeing guys over the league where, you have a good game, you can never satisfy yourself with that because you have so many games coming up, and it's a what have you done for me lately league, and you have to always have that next game mentality, next play mentality. I would think that's probably the best thing that helped me throughout this NBA season, having that mindset of, play good, you play bad, the next game you have to be able to adjust and be able to get better.
Any plans on what you're gonna do this summer?
Yeah, I have plans, definitely. I don't know the exact dates, but I do have plans. Of course, probably like take some time off the next week and a half. Let my body recover, let my body rest, and then when it's time to get back to work, go all in to try to get better.
I know some people talk about playing in your hometown as being a distraction. You seem to kind of go the other way and embrace it. Why do you think that is? And am I reading that correctly? Did you enjoy the experience of playing in your hometown?
Yeah, definitely I enjoyed the experience, and I always think maybe I'm different than my situation is different than a lot of people who lived here because I would say my circle, my mom, dad, aunts, uncles, sister, brother, they all pretty much, understand what the end goal is, and they all sacrifice so much to make sure I'm always and put myself in the best position, and always, pride myself in making good quality decisions, and that's definitely something you have to have when playing in your hometown. You have to be able to make quality decisions and not worry about a lot of the outside noise. And really, I have a place close to downtown, so I don't really leave downtown. So that's really my whole time. I really don't go past White Sox Park at all. So really just focused on the season, focused on myself. I lived here my whole life, so I understand, ins and outs of the city, of course, but just having a great support system, great people supporting me, and always instilling in me at a young age to make quality decisions. That helped me a lot.
With so much of your family and friends close by, do you have like a favorite memory or moment that you were able to share with your family from your rookie season?
Like throughout the season,
Yeah, just like a favorite moment that struck you with your family.
actually, I wouldn't say. I really haven't thought about that. During the season, your mind wanders so much, but I try to keep it focused on the season because I know it was a long season. I knew that we had the playoffs, and I wanted to try to be mentally prepared for it. But that's a great question, actually. So I'm going to think about that today.
And then I remember around the All-Star break, we had asked you who the hardest person that you had to defend with was. And you told us to come back later. Now that you've kind of gone through a full season, who was your hardest defensive matchup this year?
So, like, are we saying, like, the hardest person I had to guard, like, based on their percentages, or, like, because there was some people that I think they were hard to guard, but I didn't have a good percentage. But if I had to pick one person, that's a great question. I'll probably have an answer for you once the finals, once somebody wins a championship. Once the season's completely over, I promise you I have an answer for you. I don't want to give nobody a confidence boost, and then,
You're going to be stringing us along with that answer. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to keep asking. We asked you in mid-season. You said, I'm going to get back to you on that.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna get that. No problem.
Yeah, you're smart. You're being smart.
Yeah.
You guys good? Thanks,
Thank
guys.
y'all.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Have
Great
a good
season, man.
good off season. Thanks for all your help, man.
Appreciate you. Have a good off season.
Be good. That's why I just messed with him. Yeah, I know. He's going to be